Hi, this is Ray Evans with the Pegasus team at Infinitas Wealth Counsel. It is fall 2025, and we just hit yesterday a new all-time high in the U.S. S&P 500 index. And so, it gives one pause. I think when you look at valuations at times and you see the number of all-time highs that have been hit, you tend to think, hey, I'm going to wait and try to buy on a dip. That's super difficult to have it work out and to know how to operate in that fashion, number one. But number two, it's interesting how when you hit an all-time high, the likelihood of hitting another all-time high in the not terribly distant future is typically pretty profound. So it's really interesting. First of all, we've had 25 new all-time highs in the Standard & Poor's 500 at this point year to date in 2025. And when you hit an all-time high, it's really not that rare, but the S&P has actually had in its total history, 5% of its trading days are trading at all-time highs. That's more than once a month on average. So the funny thing is when you hit a market all-time high, you typically tend to keep going. And if you track backwards and see 20% rallies, the following year from a 20% rally has been positive 2/3 of the time with an average return of just shy of 10%. So even more interesting is that investing on the exact day of a new all-time high, and you'll see that on this chart from JP Morgan, has typically produced better returns than just investing on any random day. And that's because all-time highs tend to cluster during strong bull markets. So here's the kicker. Trying to avoid investing at highs can actually hurt you a bit. And a strategy that has been tested that moves to cash every time the market hits a new all-time high would result in 90% less wealth over the long term. So it's interesting. Whatever your plan is, whatever your allocation is, it's hard, and it's hard for me as a professional in 40 years. It's hard not to overthink this and to make sure you stick to your plan, you stick to your allocation, which can certainly change over time based on your risk tolerance, but you should not be scared off by hitting all-time highs. If you'd like a copy of this graph and some of the research and reports that we have, ray.evans@pegasuskc.com, and we'll get that in your hands. Thanks very much.